Generations come and go, yet every generation and every individual asks the same question about the meaning of life. This happens especially at times of war, of global suffering, and during the periods of misfortune that befall each of us at some point in our life. What is the purpose of life, which is so costly to us? And shouldn't the absence of suffering be deemed as happiness? In the Ethics of the Fathers it says, "Against your will you are born, against your will you live, and against your will you die." Each generation has had its share of misfortune. Nature created us, and we're forced to exist with the qualities that were imposed on us. It is as if we were only semi-intelligent beings, intelligent only to the degree that we're aware of the fact that our actions are determined by the characteristics and qualities that are inherent in us, and that we cannot go against them. If we're at the mercy of nature, then there's no predicting where this wild, unreasonable nature can lead us. Constantly causing conflict between individuals and entire nations who, like wild animals, are engaged in a vicious struggle of the instincts. Yet subconsciously we cannot reconcile the idea of ourselves on one hand and primitive beasts on the other. If, however, the divine force that created us does exist, then why do we not perceive it? Why does it conceal itself from us? For if we knew what it required of us, we would not commit those mistakes in our lives for which we are punished by suffering. How much easier would life be if the Creator were not concealed from human beings, but were clearly perceived and seen by each and every one of us? Then there would be no doubts about His existence. We would be able to observe the effects of His providence on the surrounding world. We would realize the cause and the purpose of our creation. We would clearly see the consequences of our actions and His response to them. We would discuss all our problems in a dialogue with Him, ask for His help, seek protection and advice, and complain to Him about our troubles and ask Him to explain why He treats us as He does. Finally, we would consult with Him for advice concerning the future. We'd constantly be in contact with Him. And we would be correcting ourselves in accordance with His advice. In the end, He would be pleased, and we would benefit as well. Just as a child is aware of its mother from the moment of its birth, so we would be aware of the Creator. From all of the aforesaid, it should become clear that the only element lacking in our world is the perception of the Creator.